touch with him today just to confirm with your former colleague and friend of mine, Dermot Foley.
Right.
Who was your fellow brown bag cohort.
He was, yes.
From what I recall from conversations with Dermot Foley, that what happened back in the day, in the good old days, was a full-on hot catered meal prior to every park board meeting up in the cafeteria with an open bar. Is that recollection? I'm just trying to, we're doing a comparison between, what was done back then to the practice which is done now. That was an actual dinner prior to every park board meeting with an open bar. Is that a correct recollection?
It was. You've done your homework, and I tip my hat to you. The point that I'm making tonight is this. When we did get rid of that very large, very lavish, totally wrong, large perk, we didn't replace it with the perk that you're talking about tonight. We did replace a large perk with a medium perk. We got rid of it altogether. So you're absolutely right. What you're looking at coming tonight is not as large as what we got then. But the question isn't the size. The question is the concept. Are you opposed to perks for politicians? Are you fiscally conservative? Are you on the right side? Or do you say that depending upon the size, a perk is all right?
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Commissioner Duchnova?
I was just wondering, Tim, back in the day, if it had come before the board instead to possibly replace it with, as you had mentioned, a smaller perk, was that discussed? And if so, did the board say, no, we're just going to have nothing and everybody's going to bring their own bags, or was it just never even considered?
It was never considered, again, because it wasn't the cost per se, it was the concept. The park board made the right decision to cut it out entirely. And I think you'll be sending a very positive signal to the city of Vancouver with regard to perks, but more importantly, that you're very fiscally conservative.
Thank you.
All right.